It is the 41st millennia. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne on Earth. He is the master of mankind by the will of the gods, and master of 1,000,000 worlds by the might of his exonerable armies. He is a rotting carcass, writhing invincibly with power from the dark age of technology. The carry-on throne of the Imperium, from whom 1,000 souls are sacrificed every day so that he may truly not die. Yet even in the deathless state, the Emperor continues his eternal vigilance. Mighty battle fleets cross the demon-infested miasma of the warp, the only route between distant stars, their way lit by the Astronomicon, physic manifestation of the Emperor's will. Vast armies give battle in his name on uncounted worlds. Greatest amongst his soldiers are the Adeptus Astartes, the Space Marines, bioengineered super warriors. Their comrades in arms are Legion, the Astra Militarum, the countless planetary defense forces, the ever-vigilant Inquisition, and the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus, to only name a few. But for all their multitudes, they are barely enough to hold the ever-present threat of aliens, heretics, mutants, and worse. To be a man in such times is to be one amongst untold billions. It is to live in the cruelest and most bloody regime imaginable. These are the tales of those times. Forget the power of technology and science, for those much have been forgotten, never to be relearned. Forget the promise of progress and understanding, for in the grim dark future there is only war. There is no peace among the stars, only an eternity of carnage and slaughter, and the laughter of thirsting gods. Son of a bee sting. Welcome, SASANS! Woo! To this week's non-corona episode of Warhammer D&D. I'm your host, Maximus Dominus, and I will be guiding everybody who's not infected tonight through our adventure. Introducing our Inquisitors. To our right, your bottom left, right, your bottom. Bet your bottom dollar.
Who's there?
What are you doing?
Me? Yeah. I am the ever-living. I am playing Lord Inquisitor, or Inquisitor Lord, Reshiverak Tartaros. I worship the Emperor, and I am good.
Going diagonally.
Good is subjective. Westcott Prince.
Not
He doesn't
really.
know his directions.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said going diagonally.
Oh.
Westcott
You wanna
Prince.
be Westcott Prince?
No, you are excited as well.
Oh! Magnus Beasticus playing Westcott Prince. A warlock in the world of D&D, but a psyker in the world of Warhammer, who pulls upon the energies of the dark nightmare-infested warp to summon demons to his aid, something unsanctioned by most of the Imperium that he works for.
Oh my god.
All right.
We've been practicing this?
No.
In the shower.
Going diagonally.
Westcott Prince.
I'm Luna and I'm playing Egret, a human paladin.
All
Guess how
right.
to spell that.
My
Should
name
I
is
say
Enzer,
something else?
No, you're good.
and I am playing
Inquisitor.
Cassio Watch, an Inquisitor, and
No relation.
I forget my voice, but
He's very punctual.
it's
Yes.
very. I'm that guy who sounds weird all the time.
Ben Stein.
Albert Einstein.
Ben Stein.
How dare you?
When we last left our Inquisitors, we were under siege by an army brought upon by Khorne. Our heroes were trapped inside the keep. Three laser cannons down. Frost Sorrow still holding the bridge. Currently 3 Space Marines down. The only ones that remain are Sergeant Holland and Reggie.
Who is Frost Sorrow and Sergeant Holland?
Sergeant Holland was the kind of the renegade in the Imperial Fist that was kind of sent out here with you as your, like, I guess liaison / assist.
The badass superhuman encased in thick golden armor.
Yeah, he was the one that fought the towering person back in the arena. Frost Sorrow is the dreadnought that you all met up with here once you got to the keep. He is currently holding the front of the bridge, holding the front of the keep by himself. You have 3 Sisters of Battle, not at your aid. The 3 Sisters of Battle are in the tomb room, below the keep, below the helipad.
Just fucking partying down there while we're taking on the forces of chaos.
Yep, they got their mechanicum grog and what's not. You had just seen a large atom bomb-like explosion off in the distance where the Horde has been doing their dropping, and you heard a loud shriek, and with that,
maybe not,
we will get into the combat. I need all of you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
And we're facing the hordes of
Corn.
It's clearly corn.
Clearly.
Corn Space Marines, corn demons.
Corn everything.
Red.
Literally just corn. A lot of it.
Woo! Let's get into it.
Agriculture.
13.
Who beats a 16? 16, no. Fail.
30.
Think 15?
You think or you know?
I'm not sure. It's just I get +3 on saves, but I don't know if that's automatically calculated or what.
You tell me.
You roll a dice.
You tell me, Buster Brown.
And you go +3 to that roll.
Yeah, but then I got a 9 on that, but then +3. Or is that already?
Wait. So what did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10 and it was a wisdom?
I mean, I rolled a 5 and it was wisdom, so it was like 15. That's a 10. So it turns into a 15.
On saves. Oh, well then, yeah, I guess it's 18.
Oh,
Okay, so for those who failed, you take 16 points of psychic damage. For those who succeed, you take 8 points of psychic damage. As a loud, booming roar, and not just one. Magnus, I want you to make a perception check or a religion check.
I failed that actually. Yeah.
Oh, you failed it, so you
Yeah.
take 16 points.
We'll do a perception if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's 14.
14?
Super
Okay,
great.
so with that perception check, you being in tune with the warp and feeling this massive demonic presence off in the distance. You've never felt an entity like this before, but it is definitely messing with your mind right now.
Can I tell how far away they are?
No, you can guesstimate the same direction and kind of same distance as like the when you first the horde first dropped in. Yeah.
The explosion?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We've got something big incoming. I don't know what it is, but it is absolutely dangerous. Be on your guard.
Would I be able to see this being in the shattered?
Actually, yes, you could make a perception check at advantage since you are a little bit higher.
Higher!
12.
Same thing. You saw the explosion, but you're not really in tune with demons and whatnot, so you just kind of see a large explosion off in the distance. Frost Sorrow goes over the Vox.
Really quickly, I did cast, I think it was like Magic Circle on Frost
Frost Sorrow,
Sorrow.
yep. I remember.
So it's like, all demons, it's very difficult for them to like break that barrier.
What's the saving throw that the daemons must make in order to break the seal?
Let me see what the saving throw the daemons must make to break the seal.
As you are looking that up, Frost Sorrow comes over the Vox and goes, "I'm gonna push up just a little bit. Hold the line." As you see Frost
He pushes
Sorrow,
in front of the circle.
yeah, he's going up. He's staying within the boundaries, but he's pushing up to kind of like launch some missiles. So as you see the towering figure of Frost Sorrow just take 2 monstrous steps forward, he unleashes just a barrage of missiles coming from his his pods on his back, as well as a full gauntlet spray of 2 Gatling cannons. I want you to make 2 attack rolls. You're gonna do it in tandem with you. He goes over the Vox. Thunderhawk Shadow Dagger, unleash full volley now.
Roger that, brother.
So, for an hour, no creature can enter it unless they have magical means of like teleportation, or that's pretty much it. And if they even if they have magical means or teleportation to pass the sphere, they need to make a charisma saving throw.
What's the okay? Cool. Good to know.
19.
19 to hit.
Yep.
Go ahead and make your damage. So full. So what was it 2d8 plus your religion plus proficiency, and 2d10 plus religion plus proficiency.
Okay.
Frost Sorrow is going to unleash his. Go ahead, Magnus. You are up. Go ahead. Luna, you're on deck.
Can I cast Mage Armor on myself and then?
You definitely can. Is that a bonus action?
That is a wait. Bonus action.
What'd you get for damage?
It's not. It's a full action.
Full action. Okay.
I got 34.
34. Okay. Good.
But so the last that I remember, and if you remember differently, let me know. But is that my demons were effectively just hoarding around the gun and operating it themselves.
Yep.
So I'd like that to continue to happen if they can continue firing. And I'm just like trying to survey the area to try and see if there's anything behind us. I'd like to use a bonus action just to do like a perception check at just the surrounding area. Try and see if there are any other, like, if we should just be focusing in front of us or if there's anything creeping up behind us or anything like that.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check at advantage. So while you're doing that, both Frost Sorrow and the Shadow Dagger release a full barrage from their arsenal, just lighting up the bridge in front of it, just explosions.
And the turret.
Oh yeah, and the turret with the demons just unleashing hell. Go ahead and roll just some damage for me there.
They are demons of change, so Slaneshi demons, of course. 19 for my perception check. What am I rolling for damage for this torrent? Which, by the way, has extra demon damage, is what you
Demon
said.
stuff.
Yeah. And I would like the, if I can, totally fine to do it next round if my war economy is spent. But I'd like since I have 8 demons, I'd like whoever's not piloting the turret to effectively sacrifice themselves to protect it.
The demons to protect the tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the cannon that I'm on, the turret.
Okay. So what you want to do is make for your attack roll, you make 4d 20s plus your intelligence or wisdom or dex, and then your damage is 4 percentile dice.
Natural 20.
Yikes.
Am I adding anything to these d20s?
Either your intellect or your intelligence, wisdom, or your dex, whichever you're more proficient at.
All right. Everything else sucks. Natural 20, 10, 9, 8.
Okay. Your natural 20 hits.
Yeah! And then percentile dice, you said?
Yeah, 4 percentile dice, plus your religion. Luna, you're on deck. Make sure you know what you're doing.
I'm just shooting.
So 37 and 65 plus my intelligence as a whole number or a modifier. So 37, 65, 103 plus my intelligence would be 105.
What?
Sorry, 101. My intelligence suck.
Can I get my charger that's in the bottom one?
There's also an outlet right there.
You can undo the top one.
Wow, people are.
Don't worry about what people are doing.
No, people are like they just send me a weird email like people are just leaving left and right. I guess that's weird.
No time for emails.
Yeah. What is
People are
email?
leaving.
That technology is lost.
Yeah, I guess I got
It's part of
another-
the age of
because of
prosperity.
I got another staff update
Yeah.
saying, please be advised today, as of 3/12, Michael Holland and Jesse Kaplan are no longer on the GDX team. Like, both of them just gone. I mean, the Corey was like a week ago, I guess. So it's like, what the?
So there's job openings, you say?
I have no idea
Back in
what's
the
going on.
Let me just check my email while the fucking
well, no, I got
chaos
I got
horde
an
is.
update, and it's like these people are no longer working for us. Like, wait, what? They just got
Turn
fired.
your
Like,
box-
It's
like,
past
panels.
5. You don't care about those
Do not
people,
disturb.
okay?
That's
So
ridiculous.
with
Like,
your
wow.
natural 20, it lays into the ground in front of the bridge. Frost Sorrow roaring in all the glory that this gun is laying down, as well as with him in the Shadow Dagger. The trench becomes more moon-like and deep in front of the bridge, causing some chaos. Luna, your action was mage armor.
I'm done. I'm
Okay.
fully done.
Cool. Luna, you are up.
Wait, confirmation as to whether or not my demons are protecting the gun.
They are. They're dancing around the gun, some kind of pushing off the gun, defying gravity as itself, as they are beyond this realm. But they are protecting the last towering gun.
I would like to point my gun at the front row of people coming, like as close as I can get.
Were you in the front left gun, or which gun were you in?
I don't know. That's why I asked you. Before
You
we
were. I
started.
remember you being in a gun,
My gun was absolutely the front.
and then dominated strictly from
It's
from
this gun
demons.
on
This one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. That
So
was
this
the gun
is
that I was at
yours.
for sure.
So then I don't know where I was.
Maybe she was on the other one.
But it shows that 3 other guns are destroyed. Out
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
4, 3 are
Yeah.
gone.
This one blew up. That one got.
I
blown
thought
up.
Rummy, you were in that one.
Yeah, this one blew up. And that one also got blown up.
Well, he was
and
a
that
space
one
I think
was
I feel
destroyed.
like you were in this one, Luna.
That was
So
the Space
then I
Marine.
don't have.
Oh, I was a Space Marine.
Yeah.
Oh, so then I must have been in 4.
Back left one, yeah.
At least
You're on
you've
the
got
wall.
your health.
You're on the wall. You have a bolter, a chain axe, or a
So
chain
you
chain
mean-
blade.
Here.
No, I'm like over there, right? Because if I got off the tower, I'd be like somewhere over there.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I think I was actually maybe.
Quit dicking around. Get in the action.
Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Woo!
Alright.
She's skipping.
Yeah.
I tightened that.
Your next victim is over yonder.
Dead meat. Yep.
You
That was well-
you can aim it like
Huh?
some like they're all right here and encircling. So you can lay some fire down if you want. You can take a couple out with your bolter.
Is that
With
one
my
Marine over there?
bolter?
dead?
Yeah.
Is that the Marine that's
What is
gone,
a
or is that just a
bolter?
guy that's over there?
What is?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is guy.
So this is a gun that I have?
Yeah, you have
On me?
it's like a very strong pistol.
A strong pistol.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bolt pistol.
Well then, yes. I would like to spray
Um,
out.
It does
Couple
2d6
shots.
plus your dex or strength plus your proficiency. Go ahead and roll a d20 plus either your dex or your strength.
Hold on. I can't look at that right now. Hold on.
The bonus
I
to
gotta pay
hit would
attention.
be.
Ooh.
Oh, bonus to damage would be.
Reggie is dead. Remy, you're up next.
Boosted bonus to damage is your strength or your dexterity with your proficiency
Hmm?
for the bolt pistol. Like,
Yeah, it's either strength or dex plus your proficiency.
yeah, 3, 4, 5.
In that case, 8.
8. You take aim, steadying yourself on the wall, putting your eye up to the scope. You squeeze off a couple rounds, but it just kind of goes into the armor of this massive horde, causing little to no effect.
Perfect.
Yeah, you nailed some pretty tough
Oh.
ones.
I do have a bonus.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Misty Step. And I'm just gonna make it to this gun.
Okay.
That gun's currently operated by daemons.
Huh?
It's operated by daemons.
So there are demons on this gun?
Yeah, friendly
Daemons.
friendly demons. You know
Oh,
these
okay.
to be
Friendly demons.
linked to your compadre.
I turn around and I smile and I throw a thumbs up, and then like 8 other faces turn out of the shadows and also smile, and there's like a
That's terrifying.
thumbs up.
So
Yeah, you really.
I don't
yeah.
need to do anything with this gun. They got it.
Yeah, you're good.
It's like that portal filter
Okay.
with the
I guess I'll go over
Fruit.
here.
It's just like the,
fruit
the
hat.
AR filter with the fruit hat.
Now I'm there. Not on the gun.
Okay.
You know it.
You're
Welcome to the party.
Here we go. Here we go.
You are.
And now you see the
Is
bridge
that you?
just
Is that
No,
you?
filled
those are
with.
the demons.
Oh,
Is that you now, Magnus? This little red guy here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chit chit chit.
Cool. So you're movement, action, and bonus action.
Yeah, I'm done.
Cool. Remy, you're up.
Guy.
Enzer, you're on deck.
I can't really make it to the other side of the wall if that tower's down, is it? Can I? Because that tower is the way to.
It's down. You can traverse it. It's going to be difficult terrain, but you can traverse it.
So how far
It'll
is this to there?
It would take your full movement plus your dash to get to the front wall.
If you were trying to do that.
Yeah, I'll give my full dash to get to the front wall, I guess, because you said there's people coming like this way or something.
Yeah, but
like
there
that?
is a massive trench surrounding your fortress. There's only one bridge leading in. They can't jump that as far as you are aware.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna face out and just like. How far is that horde away?
The horde is at the trench.
Oh, they're at the trench.
Yeah, not a good majority of them, not the whole horde. A good majority is at the
Like
trench.
a trench surrounding us.
Yeah. As of right now, in a crescent moon. They haven't gotten behind you. They're flanking
So
you
I
right
guess
now.
can I shoot whoever's in the lead?
Yeah,
of
you
the
can shoot
flanking
wherever the fuck you
position?
want. You can shoot any direction
I want
other
to
than
shoot
behind
like
you.
whoever, like since they're coming this way to flank us, I want to shoot whoever's like in the front here, just like do.
Okay, go ahead. You're doing your bolt pistol.
Yep.
Okay, go for it. While you're doing that,
Two
Enzer,
shots.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna reposition, or well,
12
I'm gonna.
and 8.
Yeah, I want to reposition the Thunderhawk to come over here and shoot. Is it same as the other side that they're
Yeah,
people circling around?
they're all circling around right now.
I'm gonna try to thin that herd, and then depending on how effective that is, I'll move again. But I'll start with that.
Okay, go ahead and roll me your damage for the. Are you using the a full barrage, or are you doing Gatling or missile pods?
Full barrage is both.
Yeah.
It depends. Can I do like a perception check to see just how many there are, or can I just see them?
How many enemies there are?
Yeah, like I'm trying to surmise whether or not a full barrage is
Bless
overkill
you.
or.
Right now, it's in like the hundreds. It's a good. It's massing up right now. You can see that there. If you're looking out over the horizon, it's nothing but red movement towards you.
Okay. So I'll do one full barrage to thin the herd as much as possible in this area.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check as well as an attack roll. Romy, what'd you get?
Oh, I got what was it? 11 plus 1, 12, and then
12 to hit?
8.
8 points of damage.
12 to hit for the first one, then 8 to hit for the second.
Okay, you do the same thing as Luna. You just lock in your bolter, training taking over as you've done countless of times in the firing range to steady yourself. You lob a couple rounds into the horde. You nail a couple of the lesser demons. A couple explode as you take a couple minor things. Answer.
A not natural 20 for the perception check, and then 16.
16? Cool. Go ahead and roll me your damage. You, as you're giving commands to the bots that are in the captain's chair, lob full barrage. They come
Way
back.
less epic than that.
Okay.
Give me a full barrage.
Give me a full barrage. They look at you, soulless and empty, and they go, ammo low. But you can, but you can do a full barrage.
So that was 2d10s, 2d8s,
2d8s,
and then what?
Plus your plus your religion plus proficiency.
Oh, that is a full barrage?
Yeah, that's a full barrage.
Look at there.
Holland is on deck, and then the apothecary is next as well. And then something off in the
22.
22 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, you launch a full barrage. You pink mist pretty much everything in the greater 30-yard range off to the the west, assisting Luna as she's trying to just lob as any bullets or artillery she possibly can.
So Egret is defending the eastern portion of the castle, as well as Cassio, and myself and Frost Sorrow are defending the front, and Rashaveric is defending the west.
Okay.
Depending on how thin I
North.
cleared that area, I would like to.
There's still you put a dent in it, but they fill it in.
Okay.
This is like.
And
You guys are
with
getting
my
in circles.
not natural 20, would I see that there's like a larger threat towards the front or towards the side?
Towards the front. You
Okay.
can see like smaller demons are kind of like making their way off to the sides, but the larger demons see Frost Sorrow as like a challenge and they want to go after it.
Hopefully, I held them off decently, and then I'll position myself like basically hovering over the tower to try and defend against any incoming attacks.
Okay, so you're all just defending the last gun. Okay. Sergeant Holland is up. He's gonna launch. He's gonna fire off a quick bolter off into the horde. Gets a natural 15. Hits, and we're gonna do some damage. Is anybody hurt right now?
I mean,
How's everybody looking? Holland just launches a couple from his massive bolter pistol straight into the heads of a couple world eaters, just taking them out expertly, just his training kicking in. The apothecary comes over the Vox channel and goes, "I can heal anybody who's down. Just hit me up."
my mind hurts, but that's about it. Otherwise, flawless.
Save your energy.
All right. Next is the large explosion that you saw off in the distance, you all see a huge shadow leap into the air. You all need to roll me another wisdom saving throw. Magnus, also roll a dexterity saving throw for your demons. One will suffice.
Wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yes. You have to beat a 15 this time.
20 not natural.
Nice.
17 for my winged demon bros, demon people, and wisdom saving throw at 19 at least for wisdom saving throw.
Cool. So those who beat 15 on the wisdom saving throw, you take 11 points of psychic damage. Those who fail take 22 points of psychic damage and are knocked prone. This entity, you all lose track of it in the clouds, black and thick, with the large war engines that are currently pumping towards you guys. The horde is going to see that the bridge is pretty inaccessible. They don't really give a shit. So they're going to launch themselves. You see just tons of smaller, lesser demons, 10s, 20s, just launching themselves towards the pillars of the bridge itself. And as soon as they come close to it, they're suicide, killing themselves, blowing up, trying to destroy these pillars.
Of the bridge?
Of the bridge, where Frost Sorrow is trying to hold the line.
I had 2 more days till retirement.
Okay, so as you see these demons blowing up, Frost Sorrow, again, just looking at all of this and his surroundings, just does what he only can do, which is just launch just another full volley. And he calls upon all of you at the same time. I want all of you to make attack rolls at advantage with whatever weapon that you so desire.
Can I aim for... If there's a cliff at the other side of the bridge, can I aim for just below the cliff to destroy
Natural 20.
the foundation to try and like
Crumble it even further out.
to try and effectively
Roll the
like
same.
if there's hordes spilling off of the cliff trying to get onto the bridge, I want to destroy their foothold immediately up to the bridge. So long as it doesn't fuck Frost Sorrow.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Give me an attack roll.
22.
22? Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, you that we'll get to that. What did you get, Enzer? For the Shadow Dagger? Are you doing full barrage or
Full barrage.
okay.
And
We're gonna say you
yeah,
have
23.
we're gonna say you have either two more full barrages or 4 more vice versa.
On the ground.
Let them have it.
Roman?
Natural 20.
Natural 20 with your bolter pistol? Nice.
Unnatural 20.
Wow, 2 natural 20s. All right, give me bolter pistol damage. Give me your full barrage damage. Give me your gun damage as well as you. What are you doing? You're letting loose
I
the
was
gun.
just rolling that, and I just rolled a 12 and 11. You said at advantage.
Yep.
A 12 is 17 to hit.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you definitely hit. What are you launching with the bolter pistol or?
I think that's all I have.
Do you have like
as
some
an
chain
Inquisitor,
lightnings or what do you
13.
have?
Oh yeah, I think if I
If you're a psyker, like
I would
you have like some psyker abilities.
You said it's
Yes, I do have-
2d6?
Yeah, 2d6 plus your plus religion plus proficiency for bolter pistol.
So what I do have a lightning thing, but I also have true strike. If I can like try and hone in on priority enemies and try and like true strike
Mhm.
to help others, if that makes sense. It gives them advantage, but I'm hoping maybe narratively it'll just like make them target it instead, if that makes sense.
You lost the fuzzies.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Do I double that damage? Or?
Yeah, you're gonna double that damage. You've got a natural 20. So you're gonna focus on helping the others find purchase on their hits instead of firing or anything.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll effectively be like,
Okay. Since you're doing that, we will. You guys can double your religion proficiency as you feel a calming and also energizing presence come over you as your friend is guiding your bullets true.
just to the east of the bridge, bulbous ribcage, wild fangs, dangerous. Just on top of the bridge, right as Frostsorrow.
As all of you at once release a massive torrent of just bullets and missiles, explosions into the horde surrounding you, you effectively take off around 15 feet back from the line, just in a massive torrent of explosions and carnage as you see body parts just flying off into the distance, into the trench. You just see like a couple legs and stuff get hit onto the windshield. The servitors automatically turn on the windshield wipers so they can still see and such. Magnus, you are up.
31.
I would.
I was supposed to-
Sorry, what'd you get?
I was supposed to. I don't know why I rolled that. I don't know if you didn't. Never mind.
Yeah. What I explained is what everybody did.
I would like to hold the guns action until they progress farther onto the bridge, and I would like to do a second strike onto the base or onto the foundation, maybe like 15 feet below the cliff's edge, to try and like effectively send the entire, not the entire cliff, of course, but like the first portion of the cliff, just to loose it and send it into the abyss. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you're effectively doing this almost the same thing. You're like digging out from under them.
Exactly.
So it crumbles.
So it's like when weight or mass piles up on top of it, hopefully it'll either be weak or I'll just continue to like.
Yep. Don't even roll me an attack roll. Just roll me straight damage. Luna, you're up next.
What was damage again? 4d.
It's 4 percentile dice.
4%. Does that mean the way I took that last time, and it definitely deserves clarification? Do I do 2 100s, so like a d10 and a d single twice, or do I just do 4d10?
4d10.
Okay. Then I gave you an entirely wrong number last time.
Okay.
Okay, so 8, 6, 14, 24, 34, plus intelligence, I think you said last time?
Yeah, well, it's either strength, dex, or intelligence, whatever your proficiency at. Wherever you're best at. All guns can...
God, my stats suck so badly. Plus 2.
So in total,
I think
36?
Yeah, I think it was 36.
Okay. So you see your gun just right at the wall where the bridge once was. You just see these large blue plasma balls just dig into the mountain itself, not affecting the top layer, but digging straight underneath. As you see the horde coming straight forward and kind of cracks start developing on top of the crust, the top layer of the soils.
Frostsorrow, be ready to retreat. And that might be it for me. Let me know.
Movement?
Still going to be same movement. If I can use my bonus action to like perceive again, that would be
Yeah, go for
helpful.
it. Yeah, I'll
What are you? Oh, shite. 12.
12. There's a horde in front of you.
Whoa!
What are you specifically trying to see?
Danger points. So it's like I am fully aware that in front there's a massive horde. I'm trying to just make sure that the other like approach trajectories are also either good or like if we should deviate forces into another part of
Okay.
the fortress.
Yeah, you look around the battlefield and get a sense of the main danger is currently in front of you. You get a strange feeling at the back of your head, and something's not right. Something's coming. You don't know where the direction is, but you feel like other than the presence you just felt, something else is on this planet. You don't know what yet. Luna, you are up.
I will cast Branding Smite on
Remy, you're next.
my bolter.
Okay. What does that do?
And it adds an extra 2d6 when it hits.
Oh.
Wow, cool. All right, cool. You
That's
see...
a bonus action, too.
Fantastic. Go ahead and strike your strike as you see Luna over there chanting praises to, I'm going to say the Emperor with a nice little incense, little swingy ball right over her bolter. As you see the clips start to glow brightly, yellow, white, back to yellow, pulsing. Go ahead. What'd you roll?
I got a 19.
19. That hits. Go for it. Give me some damage rolls. Enzer or Rummy, you're up next, and then Enzer. 11. We're gonna double that since you
Oh.
enchanted it. You
Thank
see
goodness.
these massive white explosions off into the horde. As one explodes, you see a chain lightning go directly to the next one. Explosion. Pop, 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 pop. As just all of these demons as well as chaos warriors just explode with golden light coming from your rounds. Movement, bonus action?
What is the
Or just movement.
situation? What's the situation on this side? Is it getting worse?
Yeah, it is ever getting worse. As the seconds progress, there are more and more just ever filling. You guys are about, I would say it's about half a circle around you. They are slowly about to flank behind you.
Fantastic.
Cool. Remy, you were up.
So, did they jump in everywhere or just jumping up front there?
You see, primarily they're jumping to the bridge, trying to just continuously do that. They're not really doing anything. If they have like little, like throwing rocks and like bolter pistols if they have them at the walls of the fortress, but there's really nothing they can do. They can't jump it as far as they know.
Alright, so how far is it from here to here, basically?
From where?
It would take your full movement
But
because
so
you're going
it's
through.
30 feet.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
going through difficult terrain because the guns exploded. So you're gonna
Okay,
be.
so I'm just gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step over there instead of doing the terrain.
Okay.
Just gonna boop. Over there, it hits this guy, and then I'm gonna use my movement to. How much is this move? What's right here?
It's about 20 feet. Yeah, you can make that.
Move it right there, and then I'm going to take a few shots at some of the people.
Go for it. As you're on deck while he's rolling damage, what do you want to do?
2 shots.
So I'm gonna.
Well, none of them hit. Got a 2 and a 1.
2 and a 1. As you see your gun actually jam. So we'll get back to that when we come into it.
What do you see on your sensors, Scimitars? I'm gonna do a perception check.
Okay. They pull up a hollow screen in front of you as a radar, and as it slowly spins up to speed, you see just one line as it makes a full circle, and as soon as it comes back around, as soon as it makes it to the 9 o'clock position, it just turns red, and then red, back to the 3 o'clock position, and then red, and then off in the distance is a dark blood red. So it's bright red, and then
It's like a heat
one
map,
massive
and
figure
there's a central-
is the dark red figure. That figure is, as you see on the radar, just all over the place. It is moving at
Okay.
an unprecedented speed.
Conserve your munitions.
Munitions.
For that large target. Open up the back bay.
Compliance.
If I can do this all in one turn, I'd like to essentially, as a bonus action, do the same thing that Egret did, which is bless my weapon.
Go for it. Are you
And
jumping
it's a
out
bonus-
of the
but
shadow?
No. I'd like to hold on and start picking off daemons and chaos warriors.
Okay.
Attacking.
You all see the shadow dagger just hovering in place around like 20 feet above the primary gun that's left. As it slowly turns, the back hatch just comes out as you see your friend pop out with a glowing bolter rifle aimed directly at the horde in front of him.
Success. If it is success, boy. Proficiency and something?
Religion.
Oh, okay. 13.
13. As you creep out of the shadow dagger, as soon as you come out, your targeting reticles within your eye just automatically just pick off. You just launch your bolter ammunition straight into the horde. Same exact thing. These golden and white explosions chain linking to other targets surrounding, just popping everything. It's a very satisfying pop of all of these creatures as
Grunt birthday party.
yeah, grunt birthday party, but with blood and explosions. It's great. Holland is up next, and he looks at you and he just goes, "I'm gonna get the Sisters of Battle. Hold the line." And he just slaps the wall, just jumps straight over, launching 30 feet down, and sprints over to the little door to the tomb. The apothecary goes over to the. Give me a little thing-a-ding. This is the apothecary. He's gonna make his way over
Downtown.
to the other gun. The horde up next, being frustrated at just no combat, no blood being spilled, begin to slaughter one another and pretty much just dive into the trenches, trying to get to the bridge, trying to get to the fortress by any means, no matter what the cost. They're gonna roll to see if they can either make it or not. Those are fucking terrible. You just see by the hundreds these horde of demons and world eaters, space marines just launching themselves into the trench
Any
without
cracks?
any actually, thank you for reminding me. As they're launching themselves on the side, you see this massive demon just make its way up to the front, 3 times bigger than Frost Sorrow. As soon as it takes one thunderous step in front of the bridge, cracks. You just see all this dirt spit up into the air as a massive collapse, as a sinkhole from your shots engulfs a 60-foot radius of just nothing but trench and just swallows a massive horde as well as this huge demon. They fall into the pit screaming their blood crazes.
Angry little lemmings.
Yeah.
Here's to use each. Wait, no! Get out of my head.
Magnus, make a dexterity saving throw for your demons. Enzer, also make a dexterity saving throw. And who else is
I don't
dexterity
do that.
saving throw?
12.
12,
Where's
you
the
fail.
thing?
You have to be 18.
I didn't.
I was very close.
I did.
Okay. You all hear for a split second as the battlefield goes dead silent as you see this massive 30-foot creature come out of the clouds, swoop down with these massive black wings, and take this giant axe to the gun, actually bisecting it. You all failed, so the shadow dagger you see just by the sheer wind blowing from this creature's pass, as the speed is just too quick for most of you to keep up with. You see the shadow dagger right into the side of the top of the gun that's currently like Japanese style anime, just getting bisected. The shadow dagger takes. Give me some of these dice. Takes 18 points of force damage. The shadow dagger is smoking. The engines are running really hot right now, but it is still up in the air. Everybody that's on the ground takes 10 points of force damage.
Do I take that damage?
Actually, roll a strength saving throw, Enzer. You are holding on to the back of the shadow dagger.
Apothecary. I may need
probably
your
got it.
services.
You're probably fine.
13 beat.
After you
beat a
crash into
13.
the wall.
I didn't.
As the shadow dagger rocks, you are forcefully ejected and launched. Your last command still in effect as you see the servitors move the ship, trying to lock on to this creature as it's trying to get like up back into the clouds. You are launched into the fortress. Thankfully, you're still hovering over it. You're gonna take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground hard. The apothecary sees this as you're falling down and instantly starts making his way over. As you all see this creature extend its wings out in front of you, still up in the clouds, a very black figure. You cannot really make anything out as of this point. Roll a wisdom. Actually, roll me a perception check at advantage. As you all see this black figure go up into this sky, extend its wings out as a massive shadowy axe in its right hand. 19. You get the instant mind connection with this demon. You know this from your studies to be one of Khorne's most powerful demons, a bloodthirster.
Bloodthirster enters the battlefield.
As this creature flaps its wings one more time with a tremendous force that knocks down anything that's under it back into the clouds once again. Frost's Sorrow is up. He is going to start laying into not the horde itself, but doing exactly what you did, following your lead, launching just more barrages into the dirt underneath all of the horde. He does a good amount of damage into it. Not as much as the plasma cannon, but he liked what he saw.
When you've been alive as long as I have, you know that cliffs are your real enemy.
You are up, as your gun is now down. Your demon's tatters. I'm going to say you have 2 demons left.
2! Fuck. Can I make them my wings? Can they come fly and, like, grab my back and, like, carry me places?
Sure.
I'm going to wrap one around my gun, if that's okay, to, like, make it more powerful.
You're going to wrap a demon around your gun.
Yeah, it's like I'm imagining this black amorphous, like, sludge. It's Zeech, the demon of change. So I'm just like, listen here, Billy. You got free reign over how you want my gun to look and operate.
Is it like Spawn when he's turning into a motorcycle? He's just like, and then it solidifies. And
It's exactly like Spawn.
Yeah, that's what I pictured.
And I've got this
Yeah.
cape that's like.
Roll a. What would you use for this? Would you use your religion for this, or your sorcery, your wisdom, your intelligence?
Probably wisdom is
Okay.
what I would guess.
Yeah, do a wisdom.
19.
19. You command.
It's like the equivalent, only the demonic equivalent of Egret and Cassio blessing their weapons, I guess. Only the demonic form of it.
Okay. All right. Roll me another wisdom saving throw as you take your smaller demon and look at your bolter pistol and look at him and just smash him into the weapon itself, just grinding him into your bolter, trying to combine this effort as its blood and just pus just start flowing into the weapon itself.
Now I want you to
changing it.
sound like the laughter of a child every time I pull the trigger. Do you understand that? 'Cause I'm just like...
Yeah. What did you get for your saving throw?
I got a 20.
20?
Not a
Okay.
natural 20, but a 20.
You hear whispers in languages beyond your comprehension.
I can comprehend all languages.
All languages?
If I cast something, but...
If you cast something. So you hear thousands of languages in your mind, scattered, compressed, exploding, and then
Did I just hear,
nothingness.
hi, my name is John.
You
The
get,
Red Bird.
You get the chilling sense up and down your spine, but that's about it. Your bolter is now infused with a demon. I'm going to give you an additional 2d10 on top of your bolter.
Demon.
Fuck yeah. Was that an action, bonus action, or...
I'm going to make that an action because you picked up a demon, smashed it into your
Okay.
gun.
Okay.
You have your bonus action and movement. Luna, you're on deck.
Can I hold a bonus action in your game?
Depending on what it is.
So I have two forms of like quick transportation. One is straight up teleportation, and the other is just like blending in with the shadows and going from shadow to shadow. If a massive amount of damage happens to this wall, I'd like to teleport around the entrance to the crypt.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow that.
That'll be my bonus action.
Okay.
And I'll just say, keep your eyes to the sky. That creature is the most of our problems I'd anticipate.
Luna?
Can I make a concentration check to see if I'm still casting that spell on my gun?
It's still going. It's still
okay,
glowing.
cool.
You're good.
Can I see that flying creature anywhere?
Make a perception check. Remy, you're on deck.
I don't.
You don't.
I'm going to look up quickly. Don't see anything. And then I'm going to shoot out into the...
Into the horde?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll, please. Remy, what are you doing? Oh, she's making her attack roll.
So I am going to.
Why did I roll 2?
Do I see people? Is the horde's still jumping over?
Yeah, they're not stopping. You see in front of you just either suicide or slaughter.
That worked out really well.
Because
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Triple advantage.
Is this the same one? Just right, spirit. So So I'm going to, I guess, like load some ammunition in my bolter. Well, actually, my bolter is jammed. So
Your bolter is jammed from last
can I
time.
unjam
Go
it, I
ahead.
guess?
Go ahead and make the. I'm gonna make this your action to unjam your weapon. You're gonna have to beat a 13 as a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Full disclosure,
17.
really fast. For whatever reason, I rolled 2 d20s the first time around. And then I was like, why did I do that? And then I rolled a third one. Which roll should I take?
The first one?
But I rolled 2 on the first one for whatever reason.
Then
But our third one was
so
a
do I
natural
take
20.
the lower or do I take the higher?
Then you roll the
You
third
roll-
one.
So
Or
I
sorry, you
rolled
take the third one.
Oh, so natural 20.
Of course. I roll as many times as it takes until I get a natural 20.
But the first time around, it was by accident, and I don't know why I rolled 2 at the same time.
So you rolled again.
Yeah, because I was like, well, this is...
Well, those are bad.
She
No,
could
that's-
flip a
it's
coin.
No, I was
honorable.
like,
like high or
I was
low.
like, that's null and void, because, like, why did I just roll twice?
For some reason, I just kept rolling 20.
But if one of those was a 20, damn it.
Then I take that one, right?
If you can explain to me why it's a natural 20, what epic thing would you do if?
Luna, draw upon all of the Warhammer lore
Yeah, that
that
you
is
know of.
is nestled
What
very
happens?
comfortably.
What would you think
And-
happens on a natural 20? And if you explain it to me, I will do the rest.
You know, in that bolter that you definitely knew you had.
Yes. That I knew was a gun. I'm gonna think back on the first day that I got into this suit.
What was that day like? What just happened?
It was a rough day.
Would you have a
And
breakfast?
I remember
yeah.
thinking, like,
who'd you meet?
why am I getting in this suit? How am I going to go to the bathroom? How do I even eat? Is there a tube connected to me in this suit? Does it just shoot out the back of the suit?
And then you feel the tube.
I feel the tube enter through my orifices.
All orifices, all tubes.
Whoa.
In case you need to throw up, you gotta also
There are
have
too
a
many
tube.
tubes.
It's
Space
a
Marines
feeding
don't throw up.
tube. It's a feeding
I'm gonna
tube.
give you
I remember
5
the
more
feeding
seconds to
tube.
explain to me why you got a natural 20.
And I remember thinking, as I feel that feeding tube feed me my first meal, that this was a good decision. And I will forever...
Nope, you lost it.
Wow, that sounds like an essay that you're just trying to bullshit.
I will forever have a natural 20. That
yeah,
one time.
you hit, but not a natural 20.
Oh, I still hit?
Yeah, you still hit, but I'm not giving you.
Wow,
I'm not giving
look
you a
at
natural
that.
20.
The fantasy that you're
Yeah.
projecting in
Yeah,
your head
I
is
had
just
breakfast
running its
and
course
it was
as you're just
food
like,
and it
I love tubes.
was a tube. If you would have said like, I
Tube
feel
people!
the Emperor's grace.
I wasn't finished. I said
Yeah.
it was a good idea. It was a good
to
decision.
eat breakfast through a tube.
And I will forever
Mm-hmm.
be,
Yep.
Good roll.
you know, good to my emperor.
Yep.
I'll forever be good to my emperor.
Until Senpai notices me. And Senpai is the
Emperor
emperor.
pie.
Emperor pie.
How much damage did you do?
16.
16. As you again just lay down your line of fire, as you are not getting the ones that are falling into the trench. No, you're too smart for that. You're getting the ones farther in the back,
It's true.
the larger of targets. Rummy, you're up. Enzo, you're on deck.
So my gun's unjammed now.
Yep, your gun is currently unjammed.
So I am going to.
The clip's no longer glowing though.
What do you mean?
You never did that. Never mind.
So I am going to use this same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing, yeah.
Just so you know, it's going to take half your movement to get up. You're currently prone. Took a lot of damage. Pocket theory's coming to you.
So I'm going to load some.
Is the apothecary the snowman with the candy cane?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Snowman?
Perfect, Carrie.
Never mind, I can't do that. It's a melee weapon. So.
Oh, what is this? No, man.
Did you spill it?
I guess so. They're 120 feet away from us.
Only a little bit.
It's a weird snow.
The demons?
Yeah.
What happened?
roughly.
Did you step
So I'm
on
gonna,
it?
take out
Why
like
is it dented in half?
special gun. I'm gonna use it to cast a version.
Don't think about it.
I guess a technical version of Moonbeam.
Okay, go
A
for it.
technical version of Moonbeam.
Go.
Airstrike.
Shoot out like a little tube disc and,
And
it
it
blows
just-
up them.
Orbital
right
Strick.
in a
Almost like
cone of
almost like those like
Oh, I should
guns
turn
in
this
Gears of War. Just
yeah, as you see a sunbeam come out of the
wow.
skies, breaking through the blackness of clouds. This one golden beam just.
I need to make
Folk-
they need a Constitution saving throw of 14.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna do just a mass. I'm gonna do 3 rolls for this. They succeed. Nope, all 3 of them failed. So yeah, it'll deal
9.
full damage.
9,
All,
so-
all of the things failed.
18.
18
9 plus
points of
9?
as you see this beam, as you just drag it quickly across the battlefield as a one just burning scar, as you see demons and chaos space marines enter fully into this light and come out the other side as particles of lava.
I'm gonna hold down the trigger
Nope.
so it's still just sitting there. I guess. It's
Okay.
Concentration. I don't know. The engine's slowly overheating. Like,
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we'll
so it
roll,
can last for a minute. So
yeah,
I mean,
we'll roll a percentile dice to see if your weapon actually can keep up with it.
Shit.
It's 8:30 right now. So we can take a break if you want.
Okay.
Take a little breezies. Ends are your own deck. You
The
you-
that
product there is
thirst,
on his way to you.
That bloodthirster is in the air. Or
As
did
far-
it
as
swoop
far-
out of the way. Is it like
You-
hovering?
No, it's in the clouds. You don't know where he's at.
I am gonna look in the direction of the clouds and hold my action to. I don't. Can Marines, Space Marines, or sorry,
Inquisitors.
essentially can we like mark with our HUD or something enemies? Because I have Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, you especially. Yeah, you say you like if your character had like an eye lens, like one of those like mechanical green ones. Yeah, you mark it, and it would like blip if anybody else had something as far as headgear.
Cool. Then I will hold that.
Is there anyone? Is there any cork left in there?
Yeah. What's it?
What? I mean,
Sorry?
it's probably.
Did Rashaveric do his turn?
No, it was my turn. It was my turn.
It ended with Romeo
All right.
launching bullets.
And I'll make my way over to Cleric to close the distance. Let's say it was like 5, 10, 15. Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
He
So
heals
you still have your action
right?
and your bonus action.
Never mind.
I can't actually see anything right now, right?
No, you're well within the fortress. You see walls and decorations.
Oh, what happened to the Thunderhawk?
It's still up in the air, barely, but he fell out.
Can I can still talk to them,
A
right?
3.
Yeah, you still have connection to the servitors. They still have the last order, which was attack
That could be awesome.
full barrage on the large creature.
As soon as I opened it up, the thing fucking attacked.
Just went like flew by and just whoop.
This is,
He got yeeted out.
it's funny because I got knocked prone, so I imagine like I got up, pressed the thing, and then was gonna. Well, I did shoot some things out of there, and then it was just like. So I can still talk to them.
Yeah.
Can I have the Thunderhawk hold an action?
It will be your action.
Oh.
Are you controlling the Thunderhawk still?
I never really was. I was just commanding the servitors.
Okay, so you just have a link to the servitors.
Yeah, you can either have them hold their last order, or you can give them a new order as your action.
I'll just... Servitors, protect the tower. The remaining tower.
Remember, it got bisected.
Oh, that one's done?
Yeah.
Shit.
Sorry.
Oh.
I should have X'd that out earlier.
All right. Well then, no. I'll tell them. I will forgo holding my action to mark the thing. I'll tell the servitors.
For nothing.
Reposition yourself to protect Frostborn.
Sorrow.
Sorrow.
It's a sad amount of frost.
Yeah, sorrow can be cold sometimes.
And I imagine that
times.
would be like somewhere in
What are you
or
doing?
around here.
You still trying to open that?
Yes.
Do you know how that works?
Yes.
He is real time figuring it out. He's finding out how it works.
You want me to just open that for you?
We could take portions of this video as a tutorial and just overlay
It should be good
voices.
enough. Just push the arms down.
Not until it's all the way in.
You don't have to be all the way.
You sound like a confused teenager.
That's what she said.
Okay, that was me.
Cool. Sergeant Holland makes his way quickly down the staircase, sprinting through the
Wait.
hallways.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but
Doesn't do any of that.
I imagine that the apothecary was going there and holding its action to heal me. Can I get healed?
No, it's his turn, yeah.
But he wasn't holding his action?
His action last time was saving you from falling, wasn't it?
No,
he
I
was
fell.
just running over. He didn't hold an action or anything. He literally was holding, sprinting towards you. If anything, his action was holding in case a fucking demon flew over the thing.
Oh.
He's not really. He's like, when he gets to you, he'll get to you and heal you. But at the moment, he's still focusing on combat surroundings. Just making his way towards you is enough.
He's like,
I'm just like,
come on.
On his turn, he'll like present his candy cane to you, and then you're healed by licking it.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
wow. Okay, cool. Sorry.
Right now, he's teasing you.
I misunderstood the
Run
situation.
wound first towards them.
Good,
You know.
good guys. I'm enjoying
That
all
hurts.
of these
I'm
comments.
feeling vulnerable.
Well, I must go.
Good,
Okay, sorry.
good.
No.
Now.
Is this a drawbridge?
No.
Is there any door, wall, gate?
Mm-hmm. It's a power. It's a field generated door. This isn't the medieval times.
I'm sorry. We are literally fucking defending a castle.
Yeah.
So,
But
it
it
is
has.
partially
But it's
medieval
in the
times.
future. Drawbridges. If anything, it's a 4-straw bridge.
What?
Photoshop
Yeah,
drawbridge.
we can do it and we'll fix it in post.
All right. Yeah.
So Holland runs down the stairs again, feeling like deja vu, running down the hallways, seeing that picture again, thinking he's like, I ran past that already, but I think somebody interrupted me. And making his way to the tomb room, kicking in the old school, like, thick wooden door with the metal latchings that are slightly rusted, just kicks it in with his huge Space Marine foot as the Sisters of Battle point their bolters off to him and like, what is going on up there? As Sergeant Holland responds, one of you is coming up there right fucking now. Picks one up by its collar and just starts dragging the battle. The
refer to
Sisters of Battle. They
It's
then
one of them.
censor that out.
One of you.
Get over here.
Yeah, he doesn't see gender. Drags a Sister of Battle off, and the primary says, "What? No, this is Bring her back! I swear." And just keeps going off.
I just go, Sergeant Holland, there's The door you kicked down is very indicative of like a very old castle, but there are no drawbridges, just so you know.
It was a forced door that he kicked down.
All of you make
He
a.
described it as a wooden door with.
All of you make a wisdom saving
Rick,
throw.
you can
Gosh.
teleport back to your
Dang
other adventure.
Oh yeah.
Saving.
Yep.
Is a
See if it's as
81,
lucky
baby.
for me. Yeah, that's right.
I forgot my voice for a
What is that?
If you succeeded a 17, you take 12 points force or psychic damage. If you failed, you take 24.
Yo, that's not fair.
Okay.
It was a 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to rework your rules and be in our favor.
Okay. Okay. I need you all to roll a Constitution saving throw. I'm just kidding.
You shit your armor, so-
Keeps adding things
What
in.
do I do for wisdom saving? Do I just do saving throw that's half of 24? To keep concentration?
So you roll a wisdom saving throw. Try to beat a 17.
Nope.
Natural one.
I lose concentration on Moonbeam, so my
You
concentration-
you lose concentration on your moonbeam. Your head feels like it's going to explode. You have disadvantage
It
on.
was just a gun.
No, this is psychic damage you're taking from a large screech coming from the black clouds, as it feels like a huge wave of force pushes you all to the ground. You go straight to the prone position.
Wait.
Rummy, you failed the roll. You rolled a 1.
I was rolling
Congratulations.
for my gun, not for the.
It is. I said roll a wisdom saving throw
You took
multiple
psychic
times.
damage.
Wisdom saving throw. Re-roll the clip.
Wait.
Whip, whip, whip.
For the.
Roll a wisdom saving throw, all of you.
I
You
was-
rolled a natural 1.
I was rolling for my gun dead.
You rolled a natural 1 on a wisdom saving throw. Because I said it multiple times prior to you rolling. There's no absolute way you thought of anything different.
I was thinking
Absolutely
of my gun
no way.
itself, not being
No,
attacked.
no, not giving you it.
What?
No, I said
That
it
was his
multiple
gun's
times.
wisdom
I said it
saving
multiple
throw.
times.
That's
His
what
gun failed,
I
not
was like,
him.
my gun failed. It explodes. What do I do for that? And you said, oh, wisdom saving throw for being attacked. I'm like, oh.
We're supposed to
what
roll
about-
We haven't
for our
done
gun?
anything for your gun. I said roll a wisdom
We're gonna
saving
do
throw. Nothing for your gun.
Yeah, because
Nothing
I
for your
failed.
person.
I
failed the
because
wisdom
I was,
saving
so I
throw.
was damaged.
You failed the
I
wisdom
was
throw.
concentrating on the spell, so I rolled the
And
half
you-
the damage for the concentration.
You-
That failed, so my
But
gun blew up.
you
I didn't-
completely failed the wisdom saving throw. As a 1. Where's the
I don't know.
confusion in this?
So
man?
I thought I was rolling to keep my concentration, not for a damage thing.
No, I said roll a wisdom saving throw.
Big-
I'm sorry you got confusion on a wisdom saving throw
So do I
instead of
still
a
have my boom
concentration check.
Did I start my moonbeam then? Since that was a wisdom saving throw instead of a concentration check?
You rolled a natural.
But that was for something else, not
No,
for...
it was exactly for
It's
the same-
okay, God Emperor. He
Wait, so that
thinks
roll for both?
demons are bad too. So
Clearly,
there's something wrong with
I'm
it.
saying
Remy,
I rolled that D20 for
Roll
both
me
of
a
them.
wisdom saving throw. At disadvantage.
Dang.
Well, I'll just say one, whatever. Fuck it, one. There, one. One. There.
You are prone.
One.
Your weapon overheats and explodes. You take 6 points force damage from your weapon as well. In total, you take 30 points force damage.
30 points?
Yes. 17 was 24.
Ah.
All right. The apothecary comes up to you and, not even hesitating, just reels back his fist with his giant needle, just lays it straight into your chest. It looks a lot more painful than it actually
He
feels because
helping or is he
he
hurting?
holds it back at the split at last second. It's just like,
Punches me in
and
the
then
face
just
with
like
the
at the
needle.
last second pulls back, so it's like.
I'm helping.
Yeah, just straight. It slides gently into your chest as you feel this cold fluid just seep into your body and instantly start repairing the tissues in your bones. You feel a lot better. You are going to get healed. You're
Punch
feeling
healed.
36 points of damage.
18 points of healing.
Ew.
Also, I feel like you're saying apothecary.
Apothecary?
It's apothecary.
Apothecary?
Yeah.
The apothecary?
Apothecary. I like looked it up because I was like,
Apothecary?
maybe they're called apothecaries in Warhammer 40k. But they ain't.
Luna, roll a wisdom saving.
I was really
throw.
confused.
I mean, he's always said it like that, so I just.
I know,
Yeah.
but that's why he said it so confidently. So I was like,
Yeah, you say anything in confidence,
maybe
no
it's
one
a
judges you.
thing.
I didn't know the difference.
All right.
Oh, a
So from the clouds, you see this massive figure come swooping down once again, going straight for Frost Sorrow. He's going to the large demon is going to try to cleave Frost Sorrow with his giant axe, as well as lift him up off the bridge.
Yo,
We are comrades.
Thunderhawk
Fought
shooting.
many times before.
Ooh.
I would know this thing,
Um,
trying to see
through
what
a
spells I
wall
could.
So
with
as you see this
I'm
large
just looking
creature
for AC,
swoop
which
down,
is better.
Guys.
making purchase on Frost Sorrow with his axe, as it tries to attempt to pick up Frost Sorrow, you see the Shadow Dagger just with a you said a full barrage, just lay into the demon's back, shredding its wings up. You see this blood coming from the back of this large demon as it roars in pain from this barrage. Its large talons slip from Frost Sorrow's armor, but Frost Sorrow has lost a leg from the instant swoop from the axe. As you see the demon reel up into the air, screech one more time, but hold firm as it looks at all of you with deep, pulsing red eyes, pure murderous intent, as you all feel cold, lifeless energy coming from this creature. The horde is up next as it continues to turn to one another. Once was ally, now foe, as they just slaughter one another, still launching themselves off into the trench. And everybody roll a perception check, please. As you all hear this massive, few seconds later, everything starts to shake violently more and more as these steps get louder. What did everybody roll?
17.
17, perfect.
12.
12.
1.
1.
8.
Blind as a bat. You're still on the ground in pain.
I have a
8.
needle in my face.
Both
A little bit better than a normal person.
you both see a
My age is getting
towering figure come over the horizon as two peaks, massive, like huge buildings on top of this structure.
Two buildings on top of a building.
On top of a structure, as you see a massive
buildings on buildings.
60-meter tall Emperor-class Titan coming straight towards you.
Sounds
Weapons you hear in the distance powering up. You feel the atmosphere around you just crack with energy. Magnus, you're up. Actually, Frost Sorrow is up. He's going to try to position he's going to tilt down one of his Gatling guns and kind of try to use it as a cane.
This is playing with maybe a bit too much here, but I was holding my action to teleport.
You were.
Can I,
for
in
damage.
the moment, change that to send the last demon that's mobile to be its leg, to like wrap around its broken pistons, and just say, "Kill it. Do whatever you wish. This is here to help you. Move with your thoughts. I'll take care of the rest."
Okay, roll first a charisma check.
9.
9? Okay. And then roll a strength saving throw for the demon.
Like whether it can support?
My rolls are
Yeah.
so fucking terrible. Both are below 9.
Below 9, you see the demon just float all over to Frostsorrow as he's just slowly picking himself up with his Gatling, his turret in his right arm as he looks over to this demon and all of a sudden just boop, crushes the demon. As says, "No foul demon will be near me."
I totally agree. I hate him anyway. Come here, buddy. We both hate demons. Get inside the base.
As he's on the ground again after failing his attempt to get up, he just pivots his turret on his left arm, just sprays in a line, just a light barrage from just one turret. It's not very effective, but it does take out a few here and there. Frosto is down currently. Magnus, you are up.
Down as in like
He's on the ground. He's not like
he's not unconscious, but he is
physically on the ground.
Oh.
Not able to
His
pick himself
leg
up.
was
Literally.
His leg is off. So as a dreadnought, you are very top heavy. If your leg's gone, you're basically fucked.
Wait, no.
And from the demon rolled really high, so it just cleaved right off. Normally, dreadnoughts are very heavily armored.
All right, so
Moving on deck.
you let me know it's possible, but I would like to teleport to Frostsorrow and use my. I have a
blink
cantrip
right over to him.
called Lightning Lure, and I would like to power as much as I can of his remaining functions and like assist him in retreating back into the base.
Okay.
Also, that demon should have rolled to get inside or something because he shouldn't have been able to be attacked.
the demon.
Magic circle.
Oh yeah, that is true. I mean, it's friendly, right? So you can allow friends in there.
Yeah.
So it would have been fine. It's friendly to you.
No, he's talking about the bloodthirster.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Powerful demon. Champion of Corn.
Okay. Well, the barrier still stays there, but I'd like to
it did
walk
take
him
damage
back.
from your barrier, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'd like to try and help. Like, there's no way I can let somebody as mythical as you, with such history, die here. You're not ready for death yet. And I just like to try and like, like as best as I can, while pulsing electric charges into his armor, like help him get into a more safe position inside of the castle.
Okay. Would you roll a strength saving throw for this?
I would say, not strong enough objectively to assist him up. I'm more so there for like moral support, and my electric energy is what's trying to pull him forward.
Use a wisdom or intelligence at advantage.
Thank fucking God. Shit. 16.
16. As you blink over to Frostsorrow into this holy light that is this ground that you've presented or kept for him. Is that a concentration check or anything?
It's not. It's just 8
there.
hours.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
As you
Or
blink
10 hours.
inside this light, as you put your hand onto Frostsorrow's dreadnought armor, as you pulse lightning energy into him, he groans slightly in agony as this overwhelming surge of power goes into his armor as he slowly just as you see him rise like a giant titan that he is, standing up, one turret as his cane again, but he is currently standing back up, upright again.
Your warrior spirit is not meant to end here.
He looks. He doesn't look at you, but you hear over the comms, "Appreciate the help."
All right. I mean, I think I would guess that's all that I can do.
That's what I
Action,
pictured.
bonus action. You didn't really move.
I'm staying with him. I'm whatever I can do to assist. Like if there are cables or openings or things that I can like while they're moving, like put into place or like just assist in whatever Frostar wants to do, but I'm trying to like actively direct him inside of the castle. Like, we've lost our position. We need to fall back.
Luna?
Can I comfortably jump down from this wall?
Not comfortably.
How high is it?
Around 30 feet.
Alright. I mean, after I see that Titan with buildings on it and hear it powering up its weapon, I'm gonna be like, get to cover! And then I'm gonna jump off the wall.
Okay.
dodge
Make an
roll.
acrobatics check for me,
Okay.
please. Remy, you're next.
Ooh, acrobatics.
Right back. I forgot
Not my strong suit. 15.
Where did it go?
You're gonna stick the landing a little harder than you expected, and you take 6 points bludgeoning damage.
I sprained 3 of my toes.
Okay.
You said 6?
Yep.
And would that count as my movement, or
Mhm.
can I?
You can move a little bit more.
Can I make it to the apothecary man?
Yeah, we'll see if we can make it over to him.
Sir, I'm feeling like I'm 50% gone.
50%. God.
Like you're 50% gone.
Oh.
My health is leaving me.
He clicks in acknowledgement, like, you're looking a little rough. Yeah, I agree with that. It's true
I agree.
That's a true statement.
And now he's teasing me, the candy cane.
Yeah. He's,
Both of us.
yeah.
Licking the
A
side of it.
little dagger comes out of his candy cane. Sticks.
Wow.
Remy. Answer your own day.
I hold an action.
Holding your action. Anything in particular for?
Just my sword strikes.
Okay. Answer.
Okay. Tell me what's possible.
It's possible. Just do it,
Anything.
and I'll tell you no.
He jump and dodge rolls into the aircraft.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
that's what I actually figured you would say. I jump into the aircraft.
Actually, yeah.
50 feet vertical leap.
I want to talk to the servitors and tell them to descend, basically, so that we can get in there.
The land?
Yeah.
Okay.
Servitors, come pick us up now.
Compliance. As you see the shadow dagger turn once again, hover over the landing pad and land once
Let me say
again.
that's my action.
Yeah.
I think I spend my movement getting back on.
Hmm.
Was the Shadow Dagger our only Thunderhawk?
That's the only thing that's on site right now.
You could have said, beam me up, Serby.
Okay. I will wait there in case more people want to get on.
Okay.
I'm definitely getting on. And then we're getting out.
As you see the shadow dagger land from the depths of the fortress, you see Holland arrive dragging a sister of battle against her will up into the
Oh.
battlefield. He brings her right over to the lander, the shadow dagger, throws her inside and goes, assist, shoot, everything, obviously. And then leaves.
Obviously.
The apothecary turns towards you, and he kind of tilts his head and reels back his fist and kind of just
Stab me!
right into your arm. You get
Needle stab.
My butt sphincter is on my
you
arm.
get
Hold it.
10 points flushed into your body as this cold fluid goes from your arm and then overtakes your entire body, feeling cold but feeling better.
Fantastic.
The large demon locks onto you, Magnus, and Frost Sorrow, and reels back his axe as he's preparing and just with a blink.
Is this the same one that was flying around?
The large, big ass demon. The primary.
Yeah.
Reels back and with a blink of an eye is already on the bridge right in front of you, in front of your holy ground, we will say, the glowing figure as...
Come on, Frost Sorrow!
Oh, it's that thing again.
The model of many
As
faces.
it looks at both of you, hot steam coming out of its mouth as it's dripping, not drool, but dark red coming from its mouth. As it throws a demon, who knows where he picked it up, just throws just a minor demon as it just crushing the bridge underneath both of its hooves as it's slowly making its way over to both of you. It stops directly in front of your aura and puts one foot in, reels back, puts another one in, reels back, and... with anger, breaks into your aura, reeling back its axe. It's going to try to take out Frost Sorrow as it is the bigger threat.
What was
And-
this charisma saving throw?
Its charisma saving throw 19. Does that beat it?
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't even notice it.
Natural 17.
Yeah, just walks right through.
Hey!
Hey!
Ooh, double 19s. As it lays one large cleaver right into the Dreadnought's armor, reeling back again with all rage and fury, launching another full attack into Frost Sorrow's armor. Actually sticking the axe within it.
Can I use my reaction to impose disadvantage? I have something that is along those lines.
Keys in his pocket.
Entropic Ward. Once per short rest, when a creature attacks or makes an attack roll against you, it's against me, but I'm like trying to like help
it's
Frost
against
Sorrow.
it's against Frost Sorrow.
Yeah, I know, but I'm helping him. I'm like right there with him, you know?
But it's not attacking you. It's attacking Frost Sorrow. You are a smaller, insignificant thing to him currently.
Insignificant? Wow. Oh, we'll see about that. Okay.
The axe sticking into Frost Sorrow's armor as you see the Bloodthirster pick up Frost Sorrow in all of his glory with just this axe, holding him up into the air, laughing maniacally as the horde spills off still into the trenches. Off in the distance, you hear barking, more barking as you see darting through the packs of all the lesser demons in the Chaos Space Marines, large red beast dogs that just leap right over the trench onto the bridge and onto the walls, just sticking their claws and talons into the walls, climbing up. Frost Sorrow is up as he, now having no need for his legs, aims both of his gauntlets and turrets and missile pods straight at this beast's face, launching a full barrage, just charge, just explosions and blood coming off of this. It is going to do
Sounds
and then
surprisingly good.
ooh,
Channel is
36 points of damage straight into the demon's face, exploding half of it as you just see just an open jaw, an eye spilling out of just pure carnage of explosion from Frost Sorrow's barrage into this demon's face as it just reels back, roars in pain and also in ecstasy, is just loving every single second of this battle. Magnus, you're up.
I would like to cast Detect Thoughts on the demon in its moment of weakness. And,
back to his childhood.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
going
going to ask you to
give it
roll a wisdom saving throw for one, but continue.
This has turned me stray.
Good thing you're a demon person. Is that what I
19.
think?
19. Okay, continue with what you're doing.
Oh.
How dare you?
All right. So
Wait, is this red guy
The demon.
The
The
demon.
daemon. Yeah.
the
Oh, totally forgot about the Titan.
He
The
left, right?
weapons are glowing. The energy begins to crackle even more. Sensors on all things are starting to go sporadic.
it must make a wisdom saving throw. I learn its surface thoughts initially, which I imagine are just blood for the blood throne.
I rolled a disadvantage for that. I rolled a natural 3.
Dope. So I can pierce deeper, and I'm trying to search for its name. In its moment of weakness, I'm trying to... But I want to do it like... I'm insignificant. I'm just trying to continue to, like, help Frost Sorrow, even though I'm, like, grabbing onto its leg parts or whatever. I don't want it knowing that I'm reaching into its mind. I want to coerce it with a, like... deep beckoning voice of Korn, if I can do that, of like, I can power you, I can give you renewed life and energy. You must only reveal your identity to me,
Okay.
champion of Korn.
You feel in your head this intense pain and this loud screaming, but through this pain that you are suffering, you grasp a portion of this demon's name, which is Gore. That is all you can gather from your roll. But
That's all I need.
sure. Okay. That was your action or bonus action?
That was most certainly my action.
Okay. Bonus action and movement.
Bonus action. I'm still with. I'm still with Frost Sorrow. If Frost Sorrow, I'm with him until he dies. If he dies in between my next turn, I will retreat towards the inside of the wall. But until then, I'm still trying to like pulse electric energy into him to try and like fuel his weaponry, his maneuvering systems, like whatever that is, that'll help him.
But you're on Frost Sorrow.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Whatever happened, I'm just like seeing this big ass fucking demon, inserting myself into his brain and mind, and yeah.
Cool. There you go.
Are there 2 songs playing?
It's been weird.
I have a really good visual for it though.
Did
were
you
2
draw it?
songs playing? It
That's
just
weird. I don't know
sounded
why. I don't know why
like-
there were 2 playing.
It sounded. No, I didn't. It sounded like a plane crashing, but everyone on board knows that they're gonna go to heaven. So like, as it's crashing.
It's like this.
Yeah, this was
I kept
so
hearing
weird.
this like over that other music, which sounded like a crash, and cause like the notes were aligning, it sounded really weird. It sounded mechanical, but I was picturing them like freaking out, but then like also beaming up out of the airplane, like they're beaming up to heaven immediately, cause they're about to die.
We were playing 2 games.
Yeah.
Visualize this and that.
It was really good.
Visualize this and that, and
I thought it was on purpose because like something's flying down at us and like chaos and anyways,
Put it back.
Cows.
I'm gonna get on board that. I forget the name.
Shadow Dagger.
Shadow Dagger. Yes.
Shadow Deezy. Maybe
Okay.
this can be the.
And I'm
oh.
gonna yell out to everyone like,
Woo!
"Get on!"
So to everybody.
I'm just yelling that.
Okay.
Let's
They
get out
all
of
want
here.
this pizza.
Remy, you are up first. I want you to make a
So you're holding your
perception
action.
check.
Oh, I'm holding my action.
6.
How dare you?
6. You feel like somebody is watching you. You're up. Among all the people watching you.
I'm sorry. Really quickly, I'm sorry to interrupt this, but I don't know how I got this, and you can retcon this certainly, but I do have something called the Robe of Eyes that lets me see invisible creatures and objects, as well as see into the ethereal plane, which in this case might be the warp, out to a range of 120 feet. Would I have been able to retroactively see whatever the fuck has been
Aren't you like
showing?
focusing on the huge
For
demon
sure.
right in front
I'm
of
trying
you?
to. This is something that I didn't even really look at my equipment stupidly. But I remember having this in the last session and using it. I'm totally okay with foregoing it this session. I just want to know how that.
What does it do again?
The robe lets you see in all directions and has advantage on wisdom saving throws or wisdom checks. You have dark vision up to a range of 120 feet, and you can see invisible creatures and objects as well as see into the ethereal plane out to a range of 120 feet.
Okay. Nothing really changes. You see, instead of what would normally be like just the normal air, you see like almost like ocean waves crashing through the air as some are meeting up and colliding with one another, causing sparks of energy. But that's
Same
pretty
thing
much.
I always see.
I feel like you spit to the side in order to like not get it on the mic, but your mic is literally right next to your mouth.
Thanks. You see demons climbing up the sides of the walls. These horde of dogs. They possibly will be on the next turn. So you can hold your action.
Hold it until they get close to me, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
The only option is hand-to-hand combat.
Revving
My
up
gun's
his
out.
chainsword, ready for the
I have
horde of dogs that are
Hand-to-hand
about to overtake the fortress. Enzo, you're up.
So I'm gonna run to the front of the ship. I'm not interacting with the servitors. I'm grabbing onto the consoles and pulling up to take off. And what I would like to do, you can let me know if any of this is possible. This is what I would like to do. I'd like to basically take the Thunderhawk, lift above the shield, or sorry, above the wall, and then charge the demon and do like a quick Yui. Since the opening is still open, I'd like to burn it with the burners.
Okay.
8th MS team episode last night.
Yeah, this is I'm gonna.
Sorry, what?
Okay, I'm gonna have you do some checks.
Let's do it.
All right. So just straight up roll just roll a 20.
Just roll a natural
just
20.
or just roll a natural 20.
Caitlin, give me the D20s. You're a piece of shit. Just know that.
If you beat a 13,
I beat a 13.
Okay, we're gonna put things into order as you run up to the cockpit of the Shadow Dagger, ripping out one of the servitors from the chair. It instantly just fries and dies. You taking over the helm, instantly taking over the controls, reeling the Shadow Dagger up. Make a I want to say like a tech saving throw. So roll an intelligence saving throw to see if you can
help
if you
them as a co-pilot.
uh
My action
yeah, you did hold your action. Sure, you can help him out.
at advantage.
And not yeah. Jesus.
Oh. Well, that was a waste.
It's okay. My first roll was a 15.
Oh, first roll was a 15? Okay, cool. As you are reeling back, holding full throttle on these fucking burners, you just hear, woof, woof, warning, 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 warning. Just everything's blinking. Overheat, overheat, overheat. But you're just, don't care. You're pushing this thing to its limits as you drift over Tokyo Drift style to this demon. just do a nice little clean turn as you angle your burners towards this large demon. Roll a perception check. The demon is reeling back in pain, but sees you coming towards it with its one eye. Is going to make a opportunity attack as you're coming into its range, and succeeds with a natural 20. As you enter into its range of motion, it takes this one massive claw and just reaches up, solid uppercut through
held her action.
who helped you
I already
out
did
on
it.
piloting
Mother.
the shadow dagger
point.
as through the tail end of the
Helped
shadow
a
dagger
lot.
just completely gets slashed and annihilated as the burners and engines just explode as warnings in the cockpit begin to just fry as they burn out. All of you make acrobatic saving throws or dexterity saving throws.
All of you, the entire team.
Anybody
or
who
that
is
side?
on the shadow dagger.
Thankfully, I'm just on
8.
We made it.
Frosser.
No, I got a 7.
You got a 7.
2.
2.
What?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, and
God.
the sister battle rolled a 14.
Yeah, they haven't shown up for the past 2 rounds.
None of the rounds.
The sisters of battle in the tomb.
Yeah.
They told you their one job is to defend the tomb.
Yeah, but old Holland was like, "Get the fuck out there."
He
He-
literally
she's
dragged her out.
She's in the Thunderhawk that we just blew
Crashed.
Missed that
Yeah.
part. Fuck. I'm sorry.
as-
Is that little bullet yellow person
up. That's
the
her.
sister? of-
She showed up.
You see the
There is no honor greater than that.
She was on the floor in a tantrum because she was pulled out against her will.
Currently escaping a
Very
exploding
good.
Thunderhawk.
Very good representation.
as you see the shadow dagger just explode out of the air, it's
Does
still
it take damage?
it's still within the
From the explosion.
the demon.
Yeah.
it takes a little bit of explosion
Oh,
damage, but
thank
you
goodness.
guys are basically fucked.
It wasn't all for nothing.
You guys crash into the wall of the fortress, still kind of teetering on the wall. You both take 35 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouchie wowie!
Good thing we're healed.
As the shadow dagger is just completely wrecked, unable to fly in any sense.
Wow.
The demon
It's accurate.
reels back again from the explosion, but laughing as it is damaged for 10 points of burning damage. Holland just looks up and starts trying to he's going to sprint over to the gate and try to make his way up onto the top level to try to help you guys out. He's holding his action in case any of the dogs make its way in. The apothecary is doing the exact same. Sees you guys go down, and then the shadow dagger is running up. Same exact thing.
Needle to the face.
That hasn't done anything yet. Not in range. The large demon holding both Frost Sorrow and Magnus just looks at Frost Sorrow and just goes, lurches, just yeets him straight into the trench, getting rid of him immediately. What do you want to do? I will let you do anything you
I
can.
would like to try and use a reaction to beckon to the demon Gore that in order to achieve true honor to Karn, you would attack the you said that there's an Emperor class Titan?
Off in the distance.
Something made of metal and machinery, nothing of flesh and bone and blood especially.
Okay. Make a charisma check.
Fuck.
Stop it.
16.
16 fails. Just looks at you and just big grin.
I have its name though.
You have partial its name, not its full name. You don't have like any control over this.
Oh,
unless you have
I'm
full
sorry.
name.
You told me that I would
First-
reach deeper for its full name if I didn't know that Gore was its full name.
No. From your role, I gave you a partial name, which was Gore.
Oh, you just told me a name.
I said you get a partial name. I am 100% confident on this. I gave you a partial name from your role. We can.
I will review the tapes, but I will trust you.
Clearly don't. If you're gonna
Mark it
review
down.
it.
for right now, I will move forward as though I trust him, but I will
Alright,
review the
probably
tapes
within
because I was confident I
an
got
hour,
its full name.
probably around an hour and a half to 2 hours into the video. Write that down if you want to check.
Because I underlined it multiple times. Okay then. If I wasn't confident I would know its full name, I would definitely not try to command it.
Okay, then
For-
we can omit it.
But
But you are about to get yeeted into this trench.
shit.
I'm about to yeet myself.
The horde now making its way up into the fortress. Remy, you're gonna unleash your sword as you see two large dogs just over the side, growling as they raise their heads over the horizon of the fortress itself. Go ahead and make your sword attacks. Chain sword. And you don't know how much it is. Chain 1d6 bludgeoning and 1d4 piercing.
I picked up a power sword on the ship.
Do you have a chain sword or a power sword?
Power.
Power sword?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be 1d8 bludgeoning and then 1d4 force.
Actually, since they're dogs coming up there, I forgot they were dogs. I am going to actually use Nature's Wrath instead as an action.
What'd that do?
It just restrains them, basically. Anything within 10 feet of me has to succeed on a dexterity or strength saving throw of 14 or be restrained.
Okay. One fails.
So basically
The
just
one is
throw-
restrained, the other rolled a natural 17.
Throw 2 discs down, and one vines pop, like not vine, but like metal, wrap up one. The other one it misses, I guess. So yeah, and that is it. I guess for my bonus action, I am going to.
No, that was just you're just holding your action.
Oh,
It wasn't your
okay.
turn. It was just holding your action. Okay, you're good. What are you doing?
Can I use my action to try and reach into Frost Sorrow's? He's got to be dying or like understands his fate. In the next 6 seconds, will be over with unless he does something. I would like to, if he is desperate at all whatsoever, I would like to try and summon a demon into his sarcophagus.
Kill him.
I would like to take advantage of his hopefully weakened
for
psyche,
it. Go
and that
for
he
it.
has 6 seconds left to live to try and what am I rolling?
Charisma.
What are you trying to accomplish
Yeah.
with
Just
summoning a
kill
demon
him.
within him? Or within the... Sorry.
I control the demon.
That would just kill him.
I say from your actions in the past with trying to help him out with the demon, he was not a huge fan of it. But with that knowledge in mind, you can do whatever you want. If you roll a high enough charisma check, it might go through.
I would like to, since I've already been like a tier lower into the mental happenings of the demon that's attacking us, I would like to try and sift deeper to try and get a full name.
Okay, go for it.
What am I
Roll
rolling?
another charisma.
9, not very good. Nope.
Nine.
That champion
Should probably get
demons
the
have,
fuck
like,
out of there,
13
too.
different names, so.
They have one primary, but yeah, they do have a shit ton of names because they always try to cover it up.
How Does Frost Sorrow seem like they have any chance to survive here?
It's not looking like it. He doesn't have any like power jets or anything on his dreadnought gear that you've seen.
Oh, he's not within 10 feet of me, so don't mind.
I'm gonna stay with him till the end. If he gets thrown down, then I would like to just like.
It's in the process of happening. This is your like. I'm giving you this reaction to like give me something to where you can either survive or something.
All right,
Yeah, like, aren't you on him?
Luna, you're on deck.
He was next to him, but he just got picked
space,
up.
yeah.
Though.
True strike. True strike.
Oh,
Then.
you're
Said that.
True strike. I'm just going to use the last of my mental energy to highlight anything I can see as a weak point on the demon after like seeping into the second tier of his mental being. I'm gonna try and use that as an advantage in like Frost Sorrow. Aim for their whatever it is. These are the.
Do a perception check at advantage.
What the fuck?
Dude. You gotta control your roll, man. You're like knocking shit over every time.
I'm not. I literally went like this. I did not touch anything. My dice hit the
Yeah, those things are super fragile.
the ground. All right, I'm just not gonna bring it. I'm just like a little kid. 16 at most.
All right. Oh god. Oh, sorry. I was paying attention to the Magus thing. What was you succeeded? Tell me what were you? Oh yeah, your perception check. Okay, so with your sense of this demon, you
Pointing out weak points
you
for
see
Frost Sorrow.
its right wing is pretty damaged. As you highlight that area for him, Frost Sorrow just locks on to that location, just full barrage from his turrets, just laying into it, trying to cut off its right wing.
Your glory does not end here, Frost Sorrow.
With advantage, it does hit barely, and does perfect. As you see, just bullets shredding through the right wing of this demon as the wing pops off, as the demon reels back, drops his axe, and Frost Sorrow just falling straight down. Is it on the bridge? Is it not on the bridge? I don't know, but the demon falls with you both, landing firmly on the bridge, on the ground. Roll a dexterity saving throw. Frost Sorrow is going to do the same.
You're about to get your Gandalf.
Cool.
Man.
Frost Sorrow rolled a natural 19.
You shall not. It's an 8 is what I rolled.
An 8. You can roll an advantage because you're locked on. You're still holding on to him.
Shit. Not more than an 18.
Not more than an 8. That's still fine. As you both fall down over the side of the bridge, Frost Sorrow with his gauntlet locks onto the side, just pretty much just right there, just on the wall or on the bridge, hanging off the side. You as well, just like
After like the broken
holding on.
pistons on its leg.
Luna, you're up.
I'm going to cast Shield on myself.
Okay.
And the apothecary guy hasn't healed us yet, right?
No.
Well, I guess that's my action. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay. You see off into the distance, or rather, you feel off into the distance what could be the apex of the charging of the Titan's weapons. Remy, you're up. You have one frozen hound in front of you, one not. As well as more climbing over the walls. And also making perception check.
Perception check. 9 is a perception check.
9, same feeling.
9.
And I guess I will I'm going to slash at the. I guess for my bonus action, I'm going to turn up the power on my power sword till it's pretty much
To
on,
11.
till it's pretty much on fire, which is basically searing smite.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take 2 swings. One at the first hound that's unchained, and then one at the hound that's chained as well.
Okay. Their ACs are 13.
Their ACs are 13. Alright, let's see what happens to the first one.
Enzo, you're on deck.
8 plus. What is a longsword? So 13?
Yeah, you hit. Yep.
Okay, so 13, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw of 14.
Natural 19.
So he beats that, so that means.
Is this against the frozen one? Or the non-frozen?
This is the non-frozen one, yeah.
Okay.
So then I guess I'll just do the second one then, second attack.
Okay.
Third.
Same dog?
No, the other dog.
Oh, okay. It you instantly hit. It's frozen since you froze it.
Oh.
Just roll for damage. Reeling back with your glowing power sword, now engulfed in blue lightnings and flame, cutting into the dogs as they reel back, causing
First attack would be 2 points damage, second attack would be 7.
massive 2 points of damage going into the first dog, cutting into its legs, searing some of its flesh as you pull it back out, slicing into the other hound right across its jaw, cutting into its mouth, jaw now hanging freely. Enzer.
I'm gonna run by the apothecary, yelling, "Heal me! Heal me! Heal me!" Can I possibly get a heal as I run past? Stab me.
I'm gonna roll a proficiency check at advantage for him. Yes.
Great. What?
He instead of healing you, just takes your gene seed out and you die. You have been preserved.
You receive 18 points of healing.
18 points.
Yeah.
Oh God! Thank God. And then I'm gonna 10, 15, 20, 25, and then I'm gonna run to the entrance. Is it open or is there a wall in front of me?
The field, the power shield is activated. The power door is activated. Yeah. There's a panel on the right hand side where you're right next to with a couple buttons. On, off. Oh fuck.
On, off, and fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck. But there was a wall in front of me.
Power. Yeah, basically picture just a power shield. Remember in like Avengers with the shield, the ethereal shield that they can't get past.
But can I go through it?
No, you have to deactivate it.
I don't want to do that. Fuck.
See me make eye contact and like, don't do it.
Can I misty step through the other side?
Yeah.
Great. Then. Oh dear brothers, hold on. I'm gonna misty step through the power shield, and well, I guess that I don't know if that shield's there anymore. And I see them. I see the Frost Sorrow holding on to the side, right, with his claw.
You see this power blue or this yellow power gauntlet just death gripped onto the bridge.
Did the demon fall?
No, it's currently prone on the bridge.
Hey, let's just
We'll do
move that thing. Here, just go.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, okay.
Keep it. It's the dreadnought.
Oh, that's the okay. And I see Magnus.
You
Or
see the claw. You don't see. You see the demon that's like getting up, and you see the big yellow power gauntlet. That's all you use, and a massive horde in front of you as well. Welcome to the battlefield.
I don't know that there's anything I can. I'm gonna. If the demon's up on, or if he's prone, I'm just gonna. I use my bonus action, so I'm gonna shoot him with my bolter in the face. Well, I'm just gonna try and shoot him while he's down to try and hold him and give them time to get up.
Okay, since he's prone, AC is gonna be a lot lower, so go for it. Holland, you're on deck. I'm sure you know what you're doing. I got it.
23.
23? Yeah, you hit.
Sweet. Bolter he says D6.
2d6. Yeah. Let me make sure. Yeah, 2d6 plus your Dexter strength plus proficiency.
You need to get rid of that tower.
It's fun.
Third time's a charm.
16.
16 points of damage. Right on. As you launch a couple barrages from your bolter, rounds exploding into the demon as it roars in pain. Also ecstasy. Okay, is action, movement, and bonus action?
The bonus action was Misty Step.
Okay. Holland is up. He's going to sprint the rest of the way to the Shadow Dagger and drag out the Sister of Battle, who's currently unconscious inside the burning Shadow Dagger.
That's the apothecary, not Holland.
Oh, Holland is doing this.
Holland is the other
He
metal
really
figure.
likes dragging her.
Yeah, he really does. It's a fetish, one might say. The apothecary, looking at you're
Maybe.
still at the Shadow Dagger.
Yeah.
Looking at you, kind of on the ground, looks at his healing pack and his syringes, kind of shakes his head, looks at you, and just last one stabs you as you take
18 points of damage.
19 points of healing. As he messages over the Vox to all of you, I'm spent. Don't die. Click.
So the sister is still unconscious.
Is still unconscious. Not like bleeding out or anything, but it is unconscious.
Being dragged.
Being dragged out of the flames.
Right.
The demon on the bridge uses half its movement to get back on its feet, just spitting out just
Attack of
tons of
opportunity.
bloods. Yeah, attack of opportunity. It
Death
slices
of
at you.
For sureness.
Yeah, it looks at all of you and just roars. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Everybody.
damn it!
Everybody.
19.
19. All you have to do is beat a 12. Just beat a 12.
Hey,
Yes.
you got lucky.
I dance.
I made it.
Cool. As all of you are pretty familiar at this point with this creature's psychic scream, then spits and just goes, "You will all die by my hand." And he's going to go straight after you, Enzer. As that's going, Frost
dead.
Sorrow Vox's direct message to you, Magnus, and just goes, "Get off me." Grabs you and just throws you up into the air. As you see Frost Sorrow not let go, but say, you get the peace of mind, like, he's pretty much fucking gone. Like, there's no way to save
Take
him.
out the bridge if you can. You fought honorably.
And you just hear one click in acknowledgement. As you are in the air, the demon's going straight after you with blinding speed.
gonna be the
What's your AC?
30.
Has to be to 30. Thank God his strength is 15.
17.
Hits, reeling back with both its claws as its axe is gone. You take 16 points bludgeoning damage on the first strike. On the second strike, 20 points bludgeoning or slashing damages as these talons deep into your body, gouging. As blood sprays off. The horde is going to now overtake more hounds. Now seeing their fellow kindred climbing up the walls begin to jump more and more. 10, 20, 30 dogs surrounding and jumping over onto the wall itself. You see off into the distance the Titan finally releasing its massive cannon. Okay. You see a
Good.
blinding light off into the distance.
It was an eraser right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, it worked.
Half the fortress just evaporates in this blinding white light coming from this gigantic
My favorite half.
Emperor-class Titan. Particles get left behind,
Does it-
energy cracking.
Does it arch over? Is it coming from the front and it destroys the back?
It's coming from the side, from the up the west.
Sneaky Emperor class Titan.
Sneaky?
Sneaky. Yeah, because I thought he was coming from the.
No. Sorry.
Sneaky.
Emperor class.
Okay,
Go for it.
yeah, half of the fortress is now gone. You hear over the sirens that are remaining just faint crackles. Warning aircraft in vicinity. And that's it. Who would you say has contact with the ship? Who's your primary contact? Like who if among you guys would contact the ship? Anybody? Nobody? Somebody?
Somebody in the Thunderhawk, I guess, but the Thunderhawk's down. I don't think we have comms.
Right now, not me.
I would.
We have personal
Yeah.
communicators, but I don't know if we have an actual.
Somebody's got to do it. Come on.
I have frequently bothered the people on
Yeah,
the
that's
ship.
true. Yeah, you actually
There
have.
we
So
go.
yeah, it is your turn. Go for it. You are in the air still, not that far, probably like 10 feet up above the bridge, but you're in the air, over the bridge.
Do I hear anything coming from the ship? Is there any sound or hint that I would grab onto or?
Oh, the bridge?
No, to the ship.
There's no. So there's a ship in the atmosphere. Sorry, there's a ship in the atmosphere that the global warning system has alerted you to.
I would like to use my movement to try and soar down to Cassio, grab him, and teleport inside of the base, close to the crypts. And then I would try and connect, because I can telepathically link to anybody here due to the psyker/wizard aspect of my class. To Frostar, I would say, destroy it, as I teleport back with Cassio.
Okay.
Cassio.
Do you allow this to happen, Cassie?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Boy, does he.
Just feel gentle arms caress underneath.
As you
your-
both blink inside, you kind of wondering how exactly can he keep doing all this warp magic and still be an Inquisitor?
That's the last amount of teleportation that I have. But yeah.
Luna, you're...
I'm going to less gracefully this time jump off the wall.
Less gracefully.
Less
it's a good thing you
gracefully,
pointed
okay.
that
It
out.
hurt.
30 feet
Okay,
down.
make a acrobatics
I gotta
check
get over there
at-
somehow.
at disadvantage.
Might die from getting.
I mean, maybe, but I just got fucked up from a plane crash.
You got fucked up on a plane crash. You suck.
You said at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's a good thing I have a high acrobatics
You belly flop.
thing.
You belly
Two.
floopled. To you?
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and you roll your ankle.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Alright. Can I still use movement?
Yeah, but it's halved
Okay.
since you have a rolled ankle.
Okay. I'm gonna hobble. I'm gonna be like, there we go.
Okay.
Alright.
Remy, you're on deck. Enzo,
What'd you
you're
say?
after.
So I guess the demon's just sitting up there with Frostmourne in its hands, and Frostmourne's just shooting it for.
Frostmourne's currently hanging over the side of the bridge, not doing a damn thing.
Well, he's still hanging there, even though the demon got up.
Yeah, the demon fell on the bridge, but Frost Sorrow fell off of the side.
Then I guess I will. There's still dogs in front of me, so I'm gonna take out those dogs. I'm gonna
Go
slash
for it.
the dogs in front of me. Yeah.
All right, make me some attack rolls. Again, the AC is 13.
12 for the first one.
Misses.
And 5 for the next one.
Misses.
All
As
right.
you slice through, the dogs kind of spit some hot fire in your face. You didn't know that they were on SoundCloud like this, but miss both attacks.
I will.
You looked
leave,
confused
I
on
guess.
that.
Cloud profiles
I
are.
will leave then. I guess I'll just jump down from the
Intense.
wall. Yeah.
Okay, make an acrobatics check, please.
That's pretty good.
18.
What was it?
18.
18. You land, kind of crushing into the dirt, but make it no damage. You're fine. You're
I
currently blinked inside of the fortress, now half of what it once was.
Can I-
Who knows if the Sisters of Battle survived?
That's a good point. Can I, if I look back, can I see the demon still?
Yes.
through the
Yeah,
shield?
it's standing in the middle of the bridge. You can see right through the force field.
Then I would like to. Actually. Yeah, I'd like to essentially hunter's mark or like lock onto it and flag it. Flag it, tag it.
Okay. You
Blab.
reach out your thoughts, and with the command, a golden collar goes around the demon.
Sit. Just kidding. And I'm gonna take a knee. Oh wait, do I? Can I do a
Infest-
perception
faceplant?
check?
Yeah.
I want to see if the. I imagine the Titan's charging up again.
I mean, you're inside the walls. The walls are 30 feet high.
Some are destroyed.
But how like, can I? Is it towering over the walls because it's so high?
At this angle, no, you wouldn't be able to see it.
No?
no,
It's
it's
still
too
far back.
it's too far out.
safe.
So
What?
safe.
We're safe.
Sit. You're safe. Yeah, you're safe. Maybe.
I'm gonna yell. Fall back! Fall back! Everyone into the crypts now! The next attack could destroy us all.
Okay.
Could destroy us all.
Holland, as you see.
And then I'm gonna go in the crypts.
Okay. As you see.
Destroy us all.
Yeah, just destroy us all. As you see Cassio just limp his way down into the crypts. Holland coming out of the Shadow Dagger, covered in black soot and blood, coming out from behind him is the Sister of Battle, also just looking just tattered and destroyed.
So happy she.
The apothecary
joined
trying
us.
to do whatever medical attention he can provide at the time is keeping her stable as possible. The demon is going to see that Frostclaw is the only one left in his area, and just reels back his claw. Is going to go for him. At the same time, Frostclaw comes over to the Vox and just goes, "For glory, for the Emperor," and just you hear just this
As loud as I can, I go, "For the Emperor!"
huge, massive, just explosion out in front of the castle. You all can see it through the force field as Frostclaw detonates his dreadnought armor, launching the demon hundreds of feet back off of the bridge. The bridge completely collapses as he is off. Frost Sorrow's on the bridge, and most of the door now destroyed, walls collapsing around them as the demons are overtaking the walls now. No Vox commands coming over. Rummy, make a perception check one more time. As you hear over the Vox, what'd you get?
17, I guess.
17. You finally get a lock on what has been keeping an eye on you. That ever gazing presence. You look over and you just see the black figure slowly step out from the shadows, cracking lightning bursting off of this 1, 5, 10, 100 burning armored Astartes coming out of what seems like nowhere, sweeping the plague of horde of Hornet army in front of them. Nothing is being left alive. Everything is being slaughtered as more and more and more of these black, fiery covered Astartes come out of nowhere, blazing through everything. The demon reels back its wings one last time, growing another one out. Its rage cannot be satiated as one gigantic knight blazing, covered in just black and gold fire, coming from this nothingness to do battle with this creature. As you hear over the Vox, "Inquisitors must leave now. Must leave now. Teleportation imminent." As blinding white lights appear on all of you, single target, single target, single target, as you begin to phase out.
I deeply kiss Kira.
Okay.
I fall to the ground.
As you
I deeply
should,
kiss
all of
my
you
hand.
make wisdom saving throws as you guys are being
I was inspired.
teleported out, witnessing this carnage of an unknown legion that you have never seen before, just completely obliterate this horde in front of you. What did you all roll?
16.
Wait, I'm
16.
sorry, which one?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
18.
18. 4. Fail.
Hold on.
So you both succeed.
17.
17, succeed. You reel back your mind just in tatters of what you're currently seeing. All three of you, you in the same boat, still reeling back, taking such physical or psychic force, not really taking any damage, but you are just cannot fully comprehend what is happening before you. At the last second before you are back on the ship, you all see
The Emperor protects.
the horde
Guide my
instantly
tongue.
snap out of existence. The black, the Astartes covered in fire that you have all seen, gone. Battlefield completely cleared of anything. You teleport to the ship, onto the crew deck, the captain's deck. As you all look out the window and you see this massive ship, bigger than anything you've ever seen, the size of a small moon,
2 galaxies.
huge barrel coming from the front of the ship, unknown of what this thing could possibly do, but you see it charge, growing brighter and brighter and brighter. What do you guys want to do? You have no idea what this ship is. Nobody is getting hailed from it.
Is there any sort of indication on the ship of what its allegiance is?
There
is there
are
there
no
Aquila
markers.
or
No markers.
Is there
nothing.
is there
the
anybody? So we're
engineering.
on the
This is the most vanilla ship, but it's massive.
we're on the command deck, but is there anybody in our immediate proximity?
Yeah, so you have all your servitors. They're always locked into command, into their position. So you
Dude,
say a command to either your guns, your astropath.
Sorry, this moon ship is pointed at the planet we were just.
It's pointing. It's hovering, pointing at the planet, but you are definitely in line of sight of this gun.
Holland, Kira, Sisters of Silence, everybody we were on the planet with. What is their status?
You have the apothecary, the one sister of battle, Holland, and then all of you. That is it. The sisters of battle are gone.
Nostromo, pull back. Make distance between us and that foreign ship. Try and hail it as we leave.
Compliance, I will try my best.
I'm sorry, is Holland with us or not?
Yeah, Holland's with you.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I would say. Just like clear. If we're in between it, get the fuck away and try and hail it.
Hit warp speed. Engage. As we hail it on our way out.
Okay, as you begin to hail it,
Warp
and
speed. We don't want warp speed, but all right.
We gotta leave.
so warp drives begin to power up. The comms technician is just frantically typing and trying to hail this other ship to no avail. Its large gun now brighter, emitting the light almost as of a sun is about to
Sorry,
release.
pause really quickly. How important is this planet to us Inquisitors? Is beating to Inquisitors us, the Ordo Desolatus, is destroying the...
The only planet that means anything to you is Terra.
Okay, so we don't like... Whatever. If this planet gets destroyed, it's not consequential to
This
us.
is you guys are Inquisitors. As Inquisition, you have full authority to deem a planet exterminatus at any moment in time.
Yeah, there's too much there. Exterminatus.
Engage.
I mean, you don't have. You're not. You can't hail that. You're asking this question outside of, right? You're outside of character.
Exterminatus.
Still down there?
Yeah. Who?
We're down on the planet.
Press
we
the
all-
exterminatus.
No, you guys
button.
got teleported up into the ship now. As the warp drives finally engage, you hear over the comms, "Ready to go whenever. Just say the word, please."
Check the surrounding
the-
perimeter of the planet to see if there's any other emergencies from the warp, and then leave this planet exterminatusly.
You got it. Engaging. As you begin to rip open a portal into the warp to travel away from this planet, you see this ship fire this sun ball of energy into the planet. As you phase out, the planet begins to crack, glow, and then no sound, just cracks and separates as you go into the warp, headed for a location. One which we don't know where. But we'll find out next time. That's will end tonight.
She knew my feelings.
Thank you for joining us, Assassins, on this adventure of Inquisitions. Probably not the ending that you saw coming at all. Neither did I when I read the book. You have all went through Legion of the Damned.
Spoilers.
I had a feeling it was the Legion of the Doomed.
Great book. Highly recommend it.
You just spoiled it.
You're
She
gonna,
was going to
going
read
to
it.
read it. Yeah. Anyways,
No, not for
tune in next time to
years.
find out where our Inquisition people will land.
In
Will
the anus
will
of
another
the
demon-
chaos forces, we will strike back and defeat them next time.
Will Korn come after them? Will the Emperor stop being a corpse? Tune in next time.
I eat corn
SASANS
for
for Warhammer 40k.
Will my feet
Until
get
fate
lost?
next brings us together and never
Never stop playing
role-playing
Warhammer.
games.
Give books.